Lock air spoils in attack position.
What's that, R2? Yeah, I heard him. But we aren't even halfway playing through. Oh, hello there, subjects of the Empire. I might just be real scum, but I've been watching Imperial propaganda. And that's how they introduced every episode. As was telling R2, I'm trying to beat this game. Super Star Wars for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, where was I?
Welcome back to part 2. We have fixed the audio issue, and that issue was that the game's volume was up too high, which you couldn't hear my voiceover that I recorded as I played the game. So we ended up doing a voiceover after the fact. We fixed that. Oh, one moment. You see, we now have a lightsaber. Luke can pretty much swing the lightsaber around, he can jump with it. One thing he can't do, he cannot block with the lightsaber. So he can't block any, attacks, blasters, or close-up ones. And there he goes. So I was saying about the sound. So I had to re-record the dialogue part. And we fixed that. And then after reviewing the fixed one, I decided, one moment, so we see there, we are doing the super jump with the lightsaber. So if you super jump, you can attack with the lightsaber, and it's very effective because, well, you can see you should just jump around crazy swinging a lightsaber. So about the audio. So we ended up fixing the issue, but then after watching it, I decided, well, I prefer the voiceover after the fact because this game is sort of a long and tedious one. So here you see we have the Bantha attack us now. Banthas are apparently very aggressive. You sort of know what they're attacking because the music changes here. You'll notice that we have switched back to the blaster. The lightsaber isn't necessarily a good weapon because you really can't block with it. You can only super jump. And some situations, like with these Bantha attacks, you want to keep the Banthas away. And that's easier to do with the blaster. Unfortunately, right now, you see, the Bantha is way too close to us. We're sort of pushing it back with the lightsaber, I mean with the blaster. There it goes. Explodes, because everything's made with dynamite. And there's just also all sand people coming after us. And I'm just going back here trying to get more hearts. There we go. And there's just tons of sand people here. Because this is, of course, the land of the sand people. Okay, Luke's running forward. Because of the Bantha. You see, we're shooting the blasters, trying to keep it away. I don't know why those Banthas are so aggressive. They seem pretty peaceful. Another Bantha. No, I said the blaster keeps away. Of course, the Banthas will rush you, but once you start shooting your blaster, it sometimes will work. You see, it sort of pushes back a little bit. With lightsaber, it doesn't do that at all. There you go. Okay, so kind of a little cave section here. Well, they actually do shoot a weapon. I always thought they just rush it, but they also shoot something from their little gaffy stick. And look carefully, it looks like Luke's lightsaber is more purple than it is blue. So I guess Luke is using Mace Windu's lightsaber. There's another bridge you gotta run across before it falls down. Another collapsible bridge, I think? Nope. Just the leap of faith. So I think there might have been a bonus up there, but I'm not sure because I can't jump up there. Okay, there's gotta be a bonus around somewhere. Okay, 2 hearts. Okay, here's our enemy, the mutant Womp Rat. So, Womp Rats can, I guess, mutate into a giant mutant Womp Rat. So, pretty much just sort of blast to keep it away from you. Little baby Womp Rats come after you, and just keep jumping up and creating a wall of blaster fire to sort of keep them back. That one's getting dangerously close. Oops, it hit me. So you see, we just gotta keep it back there. And we should be alright. Except the little ones are more of a threat than the big one at this point. Get more confident. I don't know where that one came out from behind. Okay, and another enemy defeated. Yes, we're jumping for victory. Oh, and look, we're back to the land speeder scene. So it's like the one before. Just travel forward, see some Jawas, kill about 20 of them before you are allowed to advance to your destination. Jawas go flying. I'm not sure why the Jawas were trying to kill you in the first place. And you can sort of see off the distance our location is getting closer. There's a Jawa there. So it's interesting that the moisture evaporators have jet fuel inside. Here, oh, enough. Head towards Most Elsley. Here are jets and we're flying there. Okay, here we are at Most Elsley. Oh, look who's here, the Stormtroopers. So Stormtroopers, basically, they jump out of the sky. Maybe they're jumping from the Star Destroyer. But basically, they will jump, and once they... I'll show you. Well, they jump, and once they land, they turn their head from right to left, I guess looking for you, although they obviously know where you are. And after they turn their heads, they will fire a slow gun and then try to run towards you. And there are two types of stormtroopers there. Guy crouching is the sand trooper, and the other guy is just a standard stormtrooper. And his blasters, you see, they fire real slow, so you can easily jump out of the way. Those sand troopers are a bit harder because they sort of crouch down and they got more storm gun. So mostly, there are some dangerous-looking cacti, and if you land them, ouch, you get yourself hurt. There's also these barrels, which you can sort of ride the barrels to safely navigate the dangerous cacti, unless you happen to slice them apart with your lightsaber. Which is like there, that's a mistake. Be attacked by Jawas and Stormtroopers together. There, of course, Dewback, which is just part of scenery. Let's push me along. Oh, down there's another enemy. It is a Stormtrooper using a web blaster. And now I'm stuck between these pieces of crate. Get down there. And there he goes. And that's a dangerous foe because he's a bit stronger to kill. And he's also using the secret gun as well. And in order to avoid the cacti, I'm just headed towards the higher ground. Unless I fall like so. Here's a barrel. I'm demonstrating how you would ride a barrel safely across the dangerous cacti. Of course, this one I don't have a barrel to get. We're okay. Try to jump a little. Okay, here we're going to use this to boost ourselves up and ride it. There we go. So I guess Obi-Wan's, plan to sort of mind trick them didn't work because they're all after Luke. So I don't know where Luke could be going. It's nice that the Dewbacks don't mind anyone walking on top of them. So we got Blaster Upgrade. We're using the Rapid Ion now. So we fold. Okay, once again, we were trying to ride the barrel, but we messed up. We have switched to the lightsaber because we do not have a seeker, and we're just jumping around using the super jump. Take that, Jawa. And there's just some lava here. Then we have the most powerful gun again, the plasma. this level is just very long. Oh, what could be up here? Who's that? It's none other than our pal Chewbacca. So, we've met Chewbacca, and now you have a choice to choose between Luke Skywalker or Chewbacca. And there's Luke Skywalker. He's 5'9", 19 years old. He uses the Blastech BL-22, and he's from Tatooine. And alongside, we have Chewbacca, 8 feet tall, 200 years old. He carries a crossbow FD-011, and he's from Kazakh. So, we're going to now play as Chewbacca. Okay, we're now in the cantina. This is called the cantina fight. So, I guess it's the fights when Ponda Boba, Dr. Evzan, try to push Luke and Obi-Wan around. Instead, it's Chewbacca handling the fight. And Chewbacca, differences between Chewbacca and Luke is, well, Chewbacca's super jump and his regular jump look exactly the same. So it's hard to differentiate between the two jumps, and it's hard to tell when you're actually doing the super jump or not. And he's also shooting his blaster like crazy. So he's going forward, and I believe that's a Duros. And there's the Wolfman guy. Some of the bar patrons are just background art. More Duros attacking you. And there's Padawola, and he just bounces up and down. And the arrows tell you to go forward. So the guys in cloaks. There's the Imperial spy guy. Gadrin is his name. And there's the Devil Horn guy. Jumps up with 2 knives. And the other guy has those ninjas. Are those ninja stars, I think? I think those might be ninja stars. Oh look, it's Greedo. Or Greedos. Wasp out of the way. Oh look, it's the band. Time to dance. And the wolf guys are kind of dangerous. When they run, they spin around. See, like that. So sometimes you sort of shoot the ground, they'll also just run right into it. So you roll an attack, so it pushes you around. Oh, those were ninja stars. I guess this is a spy who gets to use ninja stars. Here's band again. Time to boogie. And here's the enemy. The Klar boss monster. If this monster looks familiar, it is one of the chess pieces on little hollow chess sets aboard the Millennium Falcon. Apparently, it also hangs out in the cantina. So its attack, it's got a telescopic neck attack. Also sort of like, I guess, grab your feet with its hands. So we are using the Seeker And you'll notice that our life bar, or life counts, dropped considerably because we were having problems trying to defeat this boss and we kept coming back to it. And it's destroyed. There we go. I'm on solo, Captain William Falcon. You guys got yourself a ship. We'll leave as soon as you are ready. Let's meet at Docking Bay 94. So apparently Han Solo's got his blaster pointed at Obi-Wan and Luke. Not a very friendly guy. So here we go. We have our third hero to choose from. We can of course choose Chewbacca, Luke, or Han. Here's Han. He's 6 feet tall, 31 years old. He carries a Blastech DL-44. Its origin is unknown. We of course know he is from Corellia, but at this point in the chronology, or at this point in the game, or whatever, I guess they haven't decided where he's actually from. So he's from unknown. So we're going to play as Han. So, difference between Han and Luke. Well, Han's using the Seeker right now, but normally his default gun is the Flame, so it's better than Luke's. He also has his unique super jump. Well, it's the same super jump, the animation is different. There's his regular jump. So this level starts off pretty much looking like the same one as you just reached Mos Eisley. Of course, we are now trying to escape Mos Eisley by reaching Docking Bay 94. So Han's super jump, he basically will grab his ankles and do a little spin. I prefer Han's super jump, it just feels more better, or at least I don't know why, it's just his super jump just seems easier to do than Luke's. So for the rest of the gameplay, I'm pretty much playing as Han Solo the rest of the way. So I guess these are the apartment buildings where the people of Mos Eisley live. I guess in order to reach your apartment, you have to jump across these little ledges. Maybe one of Mos Eisley owns a blaster. Trip over there. So we fall down. You'll see why the Seeker works good here, because there's so many different levels here. You had just a regular blaster, you'd have to basically keep jumping and try to match your blaster aligned with the enemy. Seeker, you should just point it in the general direction and it will find them. Goes down. There we go. Okay, you'll notice the terrain has changed a bit. I guess we are now at the docking bay. Nope. Here's an enemy. The main asteroid. This will just hovers around, and you basically destroy it, shoot its arms off, and it's defeated. Nope, it's not defeated, it's back in. And now its arms have these drill things. Just sort of stay out of the way of the drills. And this one's pretty easy to defeat. There it goes. But that was just a mini boss. not the actual boss. So now we make our way through the maintenance. We make our way through the hangar bay. So we are in the hangar bay, I said. And those little red squares on one of it, that weapon there, that is a claw thing. If you go underneath it, it will basically grab you. And of course, there's little laser turrets above you. And those little red squares get you close, they will sort of blow up in your face. Oh, there's Harp there. Oh, there's also Droid. Get away from that, and blow up at you. So right above there, wait. Okay, that there. Those little lasers that come up from the ground or below. Very dangerous. Oh, we just got caught by the claw. We're trying to destroy it, but it's hard to get the right angle. Here, this is basically on this grounds of an angle, you will sort of slide down. As we keep moving back because we do not want to get caught by that claw. And down there, that would have been a really bad trap. So let's see if you take the high ground. Just blast our way through the enemies. This, of course, is all, you slowly walk through, make sure timing's good, or you'll get fried. Our health bar is looking real low at this point. And none of these enemies right now is giving us any hearts. There's one. Desperately need some more hearts. Hey, there's the enemy. You notice that droid? I think that's a, was that 8D9, or is that its name? The droid from Jabba's palace that oversees the other ones. It looks like it could be that droid. And when you attack it, you blow up its top half, and bottom half sort of acts like a time bomb. Just get away from the shrapnel. But we are able to collect some hearts with it. Just gotta just wait till it's safe to go by, grab the heart. Anyway, there we go. There's still a lot of them, but we do need to collect some hearts. Song.
Well,
Now we should be coming up to the actual boss of the level pretty soon. Hey, you notice we just lost 2 lives because we died about 3 times trying to fight this guy. So the boss is the hover combat carrier. It's a hover vehicle piloted by 2 stormtroopers, and it's got multiple weapons. So our goal here is basically to, well, try to stay alive. If you stay on the rear side, it's a bit easier, and you sort of try to stay there. You still have to shoot each weapon that destroys it, or the 2 little, I guess, flame jet things. Turn it on the bottom, turn it on the back, and a front laser gun. So you're good. You'll just sort of crouch down and sort of shoot off each weapon. Of course, the also reason why you crouch is because it has that little attack there. So it goes up and down. If you're standing, it will hit you on the head. Now this would have been a nice vehicle to see in the movies. Now this would have been easier if we had the sacred weapon, but instead we're just using Han's default blaster, the flame. Injure souls there. This is one of the more tougher bosses because it had a range attack in pretty much every direction, and of course you try to crouch down or you stand up. I mean, it will sort of lower down, hit you too. So now we're just blasting it. It's lost its range weapons. And this part is very seizure-inducing, I think. Flashing lights there. Oop, we feed it, and there it goes. Explodes and falls off the side. And that stage is clear. Aboard the Millennium Falcon, our heroes blast into space in search of the princess. As the Millennium Falcon approaches the dreaded Death Star, its powerful tractor beam pulls it into the battle station's hangar bay. And that is it for part 2.